Westlife singer against England international goalkeeper. Nicky Byrne slips and David Seaman keeps it out. Penalty saved, but he lost his footing as he struck it. Here comes Ollie Mers meanwhile. Alan Shearer, corner kick. You've been on the spot, Andy?
Yeah, I'm afraid, look, Nicky Byrne, the run-up looks good till that point there. He just loses his footing, doesn't really hit it. The goalkeeper doesn't really have to do a lot there, Big David. Just put that sizable frame in the way of it now.
A bit more sizable than it used to be. Martin Keown, who we haven't really seen, has come forward here. It's the familiar Sheringham corner, but not the familiar Sheringham contact. Zidane motors forward. He could beat them all himself, this guy. Sami Hyypiä is charging upfield.
It's a great ball as well.
Look for him. David Seaman came out, crashed into Sami Hyypiä. Robbie Williams gets it away tidily this time. Hyypiä doesn't look too happy. Was that
no,
a penalty shout?
He's looking for a bit more there, I think, Sammy. A great run.
It's a long way back though, eh, Sammy? Sheringham. Gordon Ramsay intelligently filling in at centre-back. Jamie Redknapp. Ben Shepherd. Damien Lewis. And now Ollie Mers. Sheringham waiting beyond the far post, but it's gone out for a goal kick. He's got back.
He's just got back, Sammy. Look, Zidane just waited, as we've seen him do so often over the years. He probably felt he was just impeded a little bit. This is Damien Lewis. Look, he has a little look up and he just clips that, and Jens Lehmann is struggling. He's never getting it. Is it going to dip under the bar? That is so unlucky, Clive.
James Corden, who has inspired the team during the last 3 or 4 days, inspired, amused, entertained. But Damien Lewis, who you'll remember maybe from Band of Brothers and Life, he just finished his run on the West End stage. He's actually making, or been making, a football movie with Kenny Dalglish about a supporter who follows Liverpool. I think Stephen Gerrard and Jamie Carragher have got roles in that film. He seems to have picked up a thing or two from the football company he's been keeping. It was a fabulous effort, that. Nicky Byrne. Easy enough for Jonathan Wilkes.
Oh, good tackle.
Higgs going for the chip, and David Seaman very calmly holds it under the crossbar. Cheeky.
Good effort. It's a great tackle from Nicky Byrne, and Ryan Giggs immediately seeing David Seaman half the yard off the line, but no.
On the eve of the world's greatest football show, maybe the world's greatest football charity match. How many clubs, or indeed countries in world football, could draw a crowd of 70,000 or so? This kind of attendance would certainly help a few cash-strapped clubs, but tonight it's helping a cause on which so many children around the world are dependent on for a decent start in life. Nicky Byrne, Ryan Giggs. Johnny Redknapp was having none of that. Martin Keown going back to his old Arsenal colleague David Seaman. And if you want to contribute to the UNICEF cause, you can tonight by telephone on 0330 123 1966, by text on 70442, or by going online to itv.com/soccer8. Please do try to help tonight. £5 could buy a malaria net, £20 could get 5 children back to school. Gethin Jones. It's Michael Sheen. Run away from him to Damien Lewis, who's impressing. Michael Sheen went back with him, showing him up towards Shearer. Foul on Larson.
Oh, did he go down a bit easy there, Henrik Larsson? Little wink, I think, and a chuckle for Alan Shearer. Watch. Yep, he's just tumbled. Mr. Kalina, seeing enough.
Centre forward against centre forward. Larson knows all the tricks that Shearer knows. Redknapp in towards Ollie Mers. Jens Lehmann not altogether convincing. Here's Gordon Ramsay. Keown saw that and got there ahead of Zidane, and then went rather through Joe Calzaghe. Martin Keown said to me on Friday, I haven't kicked a football for 5 years. I said, how many players have you kicked in the last 5 years? He went 5 years in his career, he didn't kick a ball.
Very wisely, he went and picked Joe Calzaghe up pretty quick.
A little kinder to Calzaghe than he was to Ruud van Nistelrooy here once upon a time. No wonder. Unbeaten Joe Calzaghe, one of the best half-dozen pound-for-pound boxers the world's seen, maybe, in the last 30-40 years. Damien Lewis having a good game, but he's taking on a bit too much there in the shape of Zinedine Zidane. Hello. The ball, where did it go? Anybody seen the ball? On towards Nicky Byrne.
Something to tell the kids I got nutmegged by Zidane.
It might have been the last time tonight. Down goes Nicky Byrne. Robbie Williams is throwing his weight around a bit this evening. He's playing for real, Robbie. Don't try this at home.
Bye-bye. He's lunging in a wee bit, Robbie. He's got to be careful.
Giggs with the free kick. It's too long. We've been playing a bit of football in Los Angeles, Robbie was telling me, with Barry Venison, an old friend of ours on ITV, and Stephen Ireland, the Manchester City player, has been over there just recently. They played a bit of football last week. He's been regular 6-mile runs, so he was saying. Ben Shepherd's pass a bit loose. Giggs. Here's Mike Myers. Found Nicky Byrne. Zidane in towards Ryan Giggs. It's driven a little bit wider than he wanted to be. Joe Calzaghe waits. Mike Myers is there. Damien Lewis just managed to reach it as well. For England that he did. Down goes Redknapp, free kick given.
Unlucky. Good football that was for the rest of the world side. Again, brilliant little swivel from Zidane there for Ryan Giggs. He wants to have the shot and he just rolls it back along the 6-yard box. Damien Lewis doing very well to get a foot in there.
Making an impact in each penalty area, Damien Lewis. He's hit the crossbar for England. Nicky Byrne has had a penalty saved for the rest of the world. We're goalless.
England's best way forward, Clive, is Ollie Mers and Gordon Ramsay. I think young Ollie's a fit young lad, and Gordon doesn't like it when he's running back towards his own goal.
Nicky Byrne's won the ball again well. Joe Calzaghe. Zidane, now Larson. Mike Myers has taken up station on that right flank for now.
Good touch.
Gethin Jones. Now Michael Sheen. He's quite guided into Mike Myers' path. Ralph Little sort of that. Gordon Ramsay charging in.